stat and class setup video, like the final one for this game, since World War II comes out tomorrow night. I'm gonna go ahead and do it and get it out of the way since I have other gameplays today, but I don't know. They just don't really. It's pretty much the same thing over and over. This game's pretty much over, so excuse me. But you won't be seeing anything else that you haven't saw before. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We're gonna start off with my stats. Ended up with 178,000 kills, almost 180, a 3.62 3 KD, 6,000 wins, a 9.685 KD. I mean win loss. Well, I don't know why I said that. I'm 30th prestige. I got all my mission teams maxed out. Pretty much have almost every gun in the game, other than like DLC epic variants. I pretty much have all the other ones. So I guess we'll click on this next. Alright, these are my most used weapons. My top three are the Raw, the MP4, and the K-Bar. I got all of my guns with over 3 average KD on all of them. And above, I think the only one I kind of sprayed, it looks like I sprayed a little bit with the auger, .23, but all the other ones are .25 accuracy or better. My best is the Mauler because of the Mammoth, I'd imagine, and the VPR. Let's see next, my rigs. My preferred rig is Synaptic, of course, not because I really liked it, but just because to compensate for everyone else using it. I would use it too, just to kind of make it fair, you know. If everybody else is going to use it, you might as well use it too. That's the way I look at it. I don't really hate on the rig. It's part of the game. People can just live with it. It is what it is. It may be broken, but, you know, that's the game for you. My second preferred was the Merc. I like Merc a lot. I would have used Merc more if it was better and everyone else didn't use Synaptic as much as they did, but I don't know. You see the KD difference. I got a 4.03 with Synaptic and a 3.29 with the Merc, and way more kills with the Synaptic, of course. The main thing I would use with it is, of course, Rewind. Reaper I only used to get Diamond, Synaptic, and the Equalizer I only used whenever I didn't have Rewind unlocked yet, which I ended up permanently unlocking later in the game. There's really nothing there for lethals. I didn't really use lethals in this game much at all, but my best tactical was by far the nano shot. I would use it a lot. It helped me out a lot, especially whenever you get in a gunfight. You back around a corner, you pop your nano shot while you're weak, you come back out full health, and they're not going to expect that. So that's the main reason I used it. It saved my life a lot, and I'll give that thing credit for like 10 points on my KD. So next we're going to do my streaks. My lethal streaks preferred is the Warden, of course. I'd use the Warden a lot. More whenever I play in a smaller party, but we'd still use it when we were in a 4 or 5 man party. Just, you know, what does it matter? You win the game faster, so a lot of people complain about it, but it is what it is. My second preferred is the Vulture. That's mainly what I would throw on if we were in a smaller party and I really didn't want to try to take in all the kills and such. I'd put that on. I just kind of messed around with the RC-8 and the Thor and the Trinity Rocket a little bit. I didn't use these other ones very much, but I used them a little bit. I used non-lethals a lot in this game, trying to go for deatomizers and such. It'd mainly be, of course, UAV, counter UAV, advanced UAV. I would use the drone package, sometimes just kind of messing around, like I'd put the one on that blows up the enemies when they grab it. My highest kills, 76 in TDM. It would be over 100. I guarantee you I could get over 100 if I played other game modes more, but I'm pretty much just a TDM player. I don't like having to worry about my teammates on objectives. I don't like having to worry about people camping on objectives. I just like to kill, that's it. I like trying to get as many kills as I can out of the 100, so that's what I'll play. My highest score, which was that game, 7650. Highest KD, 57. Highest score per minute, 1775. Kills without dying, 51. Most XP, 74,160. I ended up with 29 days and 8 hours played. Not too bad. That's not a lot. I don't know why people try to act like that's a lot. That's really not that much for a whole year of Call of Duty. So I guess next we'll go into my medals. The main medals that matter are Mega Kill, Ultra Kill, and Kill Chain for right here. I got 65 Mega Kills, 27 Ultra Kills, 25 Kill Chains. Go down here a little bit. 657 Relentless, 294 Brutal, 96 Juggernaut, 575 Unstoppables. There's nothing else really here I'd worry about. Nothing else there really matters. Next we'll look at the leaderboards. on my friends list, I'm 7th in kills, but that's lying because I know there's other people that have more kills than me. But for the entire world, of course, I'm at 698 for kills. Not too bad. If I didn't play this game from the beginning, I started like 3 or 4 months into the game, so that's not too bad. I'd like to be up here, but you know, it is what it is. Infinite Warfare isn't the best Call of Duty anyways. World War II, I'm definitely going to be going for top 20. I'm just going to go ahead and set that goal for myself, depending on how the leaderboards look. If there's score per minute for TDM, and it'll be kills I'm going for. Hopefully it'll be like it was like in Ghost with TDM and such. We have a 466 score per minute in TDM. That's not too bad. I can only do 15 minutes of recording, so I need to try to get through this because I already tried once and I ended up going over my time. We're gonna go into my class setups. Generally, I use Synaptic with Rewind and Propulsion. Occasionally, I use Merc with Reactive Armor and Man at Arms. But primarily, it was Synaptic with Rewind and Propulsion. My first class is my Unsuppressed MV4 Fallout class. I'd use the Mark II MV4 Fallout with EWO, Extended Mags, Stock, Quick Draw, and Hollow Point. This class is really good. I dropped several nukes with this one. If you don't want to use the Hollow Point, which I strongly suggest you do because it's great, but I'll also switch it up with Foregrip just to make the class that much more accurate. I use, on this class on my Unsuppressed, I use Dexterity and Dead Silence. I don't need Scavenger because of my Rewind. Replenishes my ammo, and this gun may not reload too slow, but I mean, if they're going to see you on the radar anyways, you might as well not use Ghost because they're going to see you anyways. My next class is the MV4 Suppress class. I use EWO, Suppressor, Extended Mags, Stock, and Quick Draw. This is pretty much what I always use on this class. I use Ghost and Dead Silence for my perks. Don't need Scavenger because of oh my goodness, Rewind, of course. Next class is the Volt Greed. I'd switch up the variants a lot on mainly this gun and the Raw. I generally use the Volt Greed, the Volt Corruption, or the Volt Aftermath. This one's really good, probably the best of the three. Kills grant an additional 10% score and reduce recoil. I use Scavenger on this class even though I have Rewind just because of the simple fact that this gun doesn't have very much ammo, and I got tired of running out of ammo, and this game, I don't know why they would only put 28 bullets with it, but they did, so it's not really enough to last you in between your rewinds. So I strongly suggest on this class, if you're not using the Aftermath, put on Scavenger. The Aftermath I think holds 33 bullets. That's only 5 more bullets, so you might as well just use Scavenger on that class too. Any class I use the ELO one and 3 perks where I have an extra point, I always put the Nano Shot on. On this class I got Dexterity, Scavenger, and Dead Silence. I use Dexterity just because this class, even though I'm using Suppressor and I should probably have Ghost on, this gun only has 28 bullets, of course, so, you know, and the reload animation is kind of slow anyway, so I just rather use Dexterity than Ghost. Next class is the top 2 Atomic. I got ELO, Quick Draw, Suppressor, and Stock. This is by far the best top 2. Perks pretty much the same as the Volt class, Dexterity, Scavenger, and Dead Silence with a Nano Shot. Next class, this was my go-to K-Bar class. A lot of people like using the K-Bar on this game, so whenever they would use it, I would use it, or sometimes I just felt like using it. I got EWO, Foregrip, Quick Draw, and Stock. Bunker Buster, of course, getting a nuke with it and increased ammo. I had an extra point, so of course the Nano Shot goes on. Dexterity, because I don't like this gun's reload, and I'm rushing like crazy when I use the K-Bar, so I like being able to reload fast and get through my gunfights really fast. Also Scavenger and Dead Silence on this class. Yeah, I mean, this gun has such a high fire rate, I feel like Scavenger's necessary. I don't like running out of ammo in between my rewinds. Next class is the Raw. I'll switch this class up a lot. I'll either use the Liberty, the Solar Power, or the Headhunter. I don't really know which one of the 3 is the best, but I don't know. I guess you could consider maybe the solar powered is the best just because you can get a nuke with it, but I really like the Headhunter and I also like the Liberty, so I guess that's just personal preference. I like all three pretty much equally the same. On this class I use 5 attachments: Elo, Quick Draw, Stock, Suppressor, and Foregrip. For my perks I got Ghost and Dead Silence. It's an LMG so you get plenty of ammo, so you really don't need Scavenger. You're going to get your rewind by the time you run out of ammo pretty much like 90% of the time unless you're absolutely spraying. The only thing I really changed about this class in between the 3 variants is on the Headhunter I'll take off Foregrip just because that gun has a reduced recoil, so I'll take off the Foregrip and I'll put on Hardline and a Nano Shot instead. The next class is the Titan Scout. This is probably the best LMG as of right now on the game ever since they nerfed the Raw. I use the Scout, which has reduced recoil, and I don't worry about that Trojan sight because it's disgusting, but I use 5 attachments on this class also: Elo, Quick Draw, Suppressor, Stock, and Foregrip. A lot of people don't like using Foregrip on the Scout, but I do just because, why not? Better aim the better. This gun has a high fire rate, so it's going to bounce every now and then. It's like sometimes I can use it without Foregrip and do fine, but other times I'm like barely missing someone like above their head just because I don't have Foregrip on. And I haven't used it much without the Foregrip, so maybe that's a reason too. For my perks for this class, pretty much the same as the Raw. I got Ghost and Dead Silence. I really don't use any other variants for the Titan. Pretty much just the Scout. This is my Mammoth or my Auger class. Right now I got the Auger on. I use Foregrip, Elo, Stock, and Quick Draw. For my perks I got Dexterity just because it reloads slow, and Dead Silence. No Scavenger, of course. It's an LMG. You got plenty of ammo. Just don't spray too much and you should be fine. These are my miscellaneous classes. They change, but for right now I got the RPR Bozoku, if that's how you say it, Foregrip, Quick Draw, Suppressor, and Rifle Barrel. This is the epic variant. I haven't used it very much because I just bought it, but it seems pretty good. I get melted by it a lot. Ghost, Scavenger, and Dead Silence for this class. It's an SMG, so I like having Scavenger on. There's not really any other attachments I'd like to use, so that's pretty much it for this one. My next class is the ERAD. I got Foregrip, Quick Draw, and Particle Amp, Dexterity, and Ghost, Scavenger, and Dead Silence. I'd always recommend using Scavenger definitely on this class because the ERAD does not hold very many bullets at all. 30 to a clip. You can't use extended mags because it's an energy weapon. And I'm pretty sure it only gives you 60 bullets behind your clip of 30, so that's not very much. I'll either use this variant or the Merciless, which has extra bullets. I like that variant too, but I like getting nukes, so I have probably around 275 nukes, something like that, in case you guys were wondering. It would have been a little more if I went for them all the time, but I didn't. Sometimes I would get them without even really trying to get them. These are generally the 3 score streaks I use: UAV Kickback, Warden Goliath, and Advanced UAV Overseer. There's nothing else pretty much to show you guys. This is my final stats for Infinite Warfare. World War II comes out tomorrow night. I appreciate all you guys for subscribing to my channel throughout this year and watching my videos, liking my videos, commenting on my videos, all of that good stuff. Be sure to check out my Twitch, which is what I stream on now. I don't stream on YouTube. I just upload pretty much a video every day or every other day. My Twitch is called ZAOD Space Smitty. Be sure to check that out. Also check out the ZAOD Clan Twitch. I'm pretty sure it's called ZAOD Clan Live. Be sure to check that out. If you drop a follow on that, and also follow our Twitter, which is ZAO Destruction. Be sure to follow that also, and you'll be entered a giveaway of for some like double XP tokens or something like that for World War II. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I do know that if you follow both, you're entered for it. So I'll be having giveaways in the future on not only my YouTube channel, but also my Twitch channel. So be sure to subscribe if you're new. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me play Infinite Warfare. I hope you like my stats. I don't know, I like my stats. I wish they were a little higher, but don't we all? Be sure to check out my video that I'll be posting on Friday as soon as World War II comes out. I'm going to be grinding for gameplay, trying to get some good games for you guys. So be sure to check that out. Check out my Clan Leaders channel, Redman Lions. He has both a Twitch and a YouTube. if you check out the Art of Destruction Twitter, you'll see all the other guys' names. Be sure to check out their channels and all that good stuff. And again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch y'all later.